Now, I'm sure that most of you know the old story about the astronaut who went far out into space.
Hey,
Welcome everybody.
it's Noside, episode 11. Welcome back, guys. It's Antonio here, joined with my other co-hosts and friends, Giovanni and Brandon. How you guys doing?
This is Big 1-1.
The big 1-1.
Big 1-1.
It's the one of the one. It's
You're
the
no
1-1.
longer single digits.
No longer. We're in the double-digit game now. Gonna be in the double digits for a while, dude.
Forever.
Then we're gonna be in the triple digits.
Eventually, wow.
Eventually, yeah. Imagine that. The big 1-1-1. Imagine that.
The 1-0-0.
Yeah, that 1-0-0 and the 1-1-1.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy. So, if I'll be honest, don't have much to talk about. My past week has consisted of watching Dragon Ball and getting barbecued. That is,
We've been playing Borderlands.
yeah, we've been playing
Borderlands
Borderlands.
has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I never played them before.
I never got this deep into Borderlands. I've only played the literal intros
That's
for
crazy.
games.
And it's weird, playing Borderlands, where we're at now and stuff. It's bringing back old memories of playing Borderlands for the first time.
And
So
we're
it's
playing
been
on
pretty
this-
cool playing.
We're playing on the Switch too.
Yeah,
that's
that's
cool.
also another weird thing.
It was on sale, so
Yeah, we got 3 games for $20.
Hell
It's
yeah.
fucking awesome.
Borderlands
Gamer's Paradise.
1 pre-sequel and Borderlands 2. Let's say it's pretty lit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Borderlands, Dragon Ball Z. I know, Giovanni, you're not all into the
It's
Dragon Ball
whatever.
Z stuff.
How's that been treating you?
It's been good. We're what, episode 50 something now?
You're ahead of me.
Oh yeah,
I didn't catch
yeah,
up. I
yeah.
didn't catch up.
You gotta catch up, man. You gotta get catched up on the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since I was in high school, so it's fucking awesome. I'm loving it all over again.
Bringing back hella old memories.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my first time watching Dragon Ball Z. I never delved into that world, but now I am, and gotta say it's been pretty fun.
Yeah,
Been pretty fun.
I don't like anime. Well,
I'm very picky.
I don't
with
like a lot of
animes.
anime.
Yeah.
I like anime.
Yeah, I think the list of animes that I like would be shorter.
Very,
than
very short.
Animes that I don't like.
Definitely nowhere in the double digits.
For animes that I like,
Yeah.
I could count them on my single hand.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I have to pull up an app so I can start naming them all.
Got an alphabetical order and stuff. Yeah, I got a handful of animes. Well, there's Full Metal Alchemist. That's definitely
That's a
one
good
of my
one.
top
I've
ones.
seen that one. That one's really good.
Death Note's cool.
Death Note's fun.
I forgot about that one.
Did you guys see the Netflix adaptation for
Oh,
that?
Yeah,
jeez.
unfortunately.
That's
Unfortunately, right?
Yeah.
yeah. Let's fucking talk about that really quick.
How
That
bad
is-
it was.
How
oh my
awful
god.
that
Remember when
live action was.
What's his face? L? Was it L? Right? Was L his nemesis, right? The really
The
smart
good guy,
Yeah,
right?
the smart good
Yeah.
guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, the way that they portrayed him, he just
He was a weirdo.
yeah, weirdo sitting on the chair, just typing away really fast on the keyboard, just hitting random buttons in a $5 budget background.
I heard that Japan didn't like this adaptation so much that they were like, "Yeah, we don't take part in any of it."
We had nothing a part of it.
Yeah, they just,
Dude, it was so bad. They didn't even try.
You know,
Really?
because of
I
how
don't
bad
think
that
so.
was, I didn't watch the Full Metal Alchemist live action.
There's really.
I don't watch
Yeah,
a lot
I-
of live action adaptations for anime.
Especially after Death Note, that put a bad taste in my mouth.
We're gonna watch the Dragon Ball Z adaptation.
Oh my god, no.
we should watch
no,
the
old
Mario
2000
TV
one.
show.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, I used to watch that. Oh my god.
The Mario Super Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually never seen it, but
My brother used to watch
I
it.
saw a clip of it. It's
They're
pretty
they're
bad.
like actual New Yorkers.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
And there's an actual Mario movie.
Yes, yeah.
Jeez.
Oh man. Well, who I don't
You know who Luigi is in the
Hmm.
Mario movie?
No.
It's the dude who voiced Sid from Ice Age.
No, you're
No.
kidding.
Yeah. That guy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
And he
Luigi.
played Luigi.
He played Luigi.
Mario, we need to go quick before the Ice Age.
And then, yeah, he doesn't have Italian accents. Have you guys ever seen the movie?
No,
the Mario movie?
I haven't.
I've seen it like a very, very, very long
It's
time
so
ago.
bad.
So awful.
I heard really bad things about it.
Yeah, we should watch that.
We should watch that and the Death Note live action.
We're gonna watch the Death Note live action. We're gonna watch
Let's just
the
watch
Dragon
all the
Ball
live
live
actions.
action. We're gonna watch. What else is live action? Anime.
What
Got
was the one you mentioned?
Full Metal Alchemist,
Ghost in the
Dragon
Shell.
Ball, Ghost in the Shell. Yeah.
I don't really know many.
Live action.
don't
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
there
don't know
is
about the
many live
adaptations.
actions.
There
Yeah.
There might be one for Bleach.
I don't know.
There is.
I think so.
There is.
right?
That's like the most recent
And
live
I think
action.
it actually
that-
didn't do too bad.
I don't
from what
think
I've
it
heard.
did awful. It was. I
wasn't-
actually seen a little bit of it. Like okay. Did you ever watch Bleach before?
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember like the first episode when the fucking the monster or whatever, I can't think of their names, what they called them.
I don't know. Jesus,
Yeah,
it's
but
so long.
whatever the demons are in it, they went to his house. They went to Ichigo's house and took his family.
Yes.
Yada yada. That whole
Mhm.
fight scene. I watched the live action version of that fight scene. It was all
It
right.
was alright.
Yeah, it seemed pretty
I just
accurate.
can't- I don't know.
It's hard to stomach it.
Yeah.
It's a little off putting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to say about like live action anime.
Yeah, like I
But-
said, because of Death Note being so bad, that's why I never watched the Full Metal Alchemist live action, because it was like, why bother?
Eh,
So I'm saying, just
eh.
That's what live actions make me think. I this weekend actually I did do something. I watched 3 new movies this weekend.
Okay.
They were all awful.
Wow.
Do you know how awful that of a feeling that is to watch 3 new movies and
It's
be
like-
excited for them and
Yeah.
then watch all of them in a weekend?
It's like after the first one, it's like, all right, this one was
It's
bad,
gotta
but the
be
next
good.
one was gonna be better.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then that one was just bad, and then it's like, damn, all right, well, they all can't be bad.
Mm-hmm,
And then that just keeps crushing
just
you
keep-
down
yeah,
like even
yeah.
lower
Just-
than
just
the first previous
ruins
time.
you.
Yeah.
So I watched Quiet Place 2.
Mm.
I watched Wrath of Man, the new Guy Ritchie movie with Jason Statham.
Okay.
And I watched Spiral, the so-called last Saw movie.
Oh, I heard that one was really bad. I could have told you that if you told me.
Was really bad. It's just I don't know if it was like Chris Rock wasn't pushed in the right direction, like acting wise, but he was just a shell of a human being. Like just like it gets to a point where did you ever watch like the old Saw movies?
I don't really remember them.
Okay, in the old Saw movies, you kind of had this cliche, like the detective of the police force is kind of like a scummy, dirty cop.
You're talking about the new Saw movie?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So like the original Saw movie, or I think it's the first one or the second one. Like you had that dirty cop, kind of did shit the wrong way, but ended up yada yada yada. But Jigsaw was trying to like bring this to light and ruin the cop's life. So
Expose the cop.
yeah, expose the cop for his quote unquote wrongdoings.
Cancel culture.
Yeah. So now fast forward
Try to
to
cancel the
2021 in Spiral with Chris Rock. It's kind of the same thing. This Jigsaw imposter is doing all these murders, and the annoying thing is it didn't feel like Saw, because Saw was like a game, and put him in, and there's all these different things that happen. You just one by one people dying,
Yeah.
and you get all these crazy gory montages. Like that's what fucking Saw is. There was like 2 cool murder scenes in Spiral, and it was the very first one of like the first 5 minutes of the movie. And then there was one where they had this dude in these like Chinese finger traps in a pool of water, and he had to make a choice. He would either keep his fingers but get electrocuted in this pool of water, or bite down on this thing that's attached to his face, and it starts a gear like a machine, and it drags his hands underneath these bars. And spoiler alert, if anybody hasn't been able to tell listening.
Like
So-
5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Just know it's a horrible movie, so the spoilers aren't that awful.
Fair warning.
Yeah, but fair warning, exactly. So yeah, this trap like pulls him forward as long as he's biting down on this machine. He has a certain amount of time to do this, and what it does is brings his arms underneath these bars, and it stops him, but it keeps pulling, and it's ripping his fingers off. And the whole point of it was like these hands have done so many dirty things as a cop, you know. So I'll take your fingers away. And he didn't do it in time and ended up just dying.
Chris Rock?
Like drowning or getting
It was
electrocuted?
another side character, another cop.
You got electrocuted?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Is there going to be
And
a
his
sequel?
fingers were like pretty much ripped off too.
Is there going to be more?
I don't know. They said this is the potentially last Saw.
And it didn't do well, so
Yeah,
it's probably going to be a long while before we see another one.
If they get enough movie in the box office sales, I can see another one. But at this point, it's kind of like it's a done deal. I think everyone's over the Saw movies.
Box office sales. What do you guys think about Black Widow and the other girl potentially suing Disney?
Scarlett Johansson
yeah.
versus Disney?
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson versus Disney, but now there's Emma Stone, I believe, for
That's
playing
the
Cruella.
other girl. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
playing Cruella. Yes.
Yeah, her. I think her name's Emily Blunt. The other actress from Jungle Cruise, the second lead actor, and then it's Scarlett Johansson with Black Widow, and
So
apparently
there's three of them now.
Yeah, it's those three.
Oh.
Those three actors that I know of. I don't know if there's anybody else, but yeah, it's those three. And I was reading something today that Disney Plus has confirmed that there will not be any
Reparations.
they won't be releasing movies on Disney Plus during the theatrical release anymore. That's not going to happen. So like how Black Widow was released on Disney Plus in the movie theaters at the same
She
time,
probably
they said they won't
lost
do it.
So much money from that. Dude.
Oh,
About
for sure.
50 million.
Yeah, about
Because
50
I
million
went
they
to the
estimated.
movies to see it twice, and both times, like the theater was basically empty.
Mm-hmm.
Like the time I went with you guys, the time I went after in Puerto Rico, actually.
The only reason why that theater
Exactly.
felt a little bit packed when we went to go see Black Widow is just because it was a small theater.
It
If
was
that was a
small.
normal sized theater, there would have
was
been
really
nobody.
small.
Yeah, it was one of those little like intimate side theaters.
You know, you could rent a theater out for $100.
Just 100.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
That's not bad.
we should do
It's
that.
not.
That's not bad at all.
You could pick out a movie too. I think you could pick out 2 movies.
Oh wow.
And
Two movies?
I think so. And you could bring like your Xbox. Like you have the whole shit. It's yours. The room.
For how long?
You said you could bring the Xbox?
Yeah. I seen it on like TikTok and YouTube, and the MILF at work told me.
The what at work?
The MILF at work. She told me that she'd be doing that for her kids.
Y'all got one of those?
Yeah.
your job supplies one of those? What are you talking
fuck?
about? Hey, you don't got one of those at your job, Giovanni?
I will plead the fifth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we do.
Alright, anyways, yeah, let me hear more about that.
Yeah, man. This MILF.
Yeah, she said she'd be buying out movie theaters like a couple, you know. Yeah.
She be renting out movie theaters?
Yeah, for her and her kids.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah, you would think it's more, but it's just $100.
Wow. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wait, so like we could go do that at like Regals or like AMC?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
We should definitely start arranging this at some
Yeah,
point.
just like maybe once a month type thing.
That'd be cool, right?
That'd be awesome.
Just for these new
Dude,
movies,
like-
rent out a theater.
We get to see 2 of them potentially. Like I'm
I
down.
think so, yeah.
Even if we gotta pay like an extension or some shit. I don't give a fuck, like, dude, that'd be dope.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we can...
That's a
I
flex.
don't even...
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Like then you could bring the Xbox potentially.
We get one more
Yeah.
person, and that's $25 a person for a whole
Yeah.
theater, bro.
For a whole theater.
Whole
We could bring you the
theater.
Switch and play Mario Kart.
Oh
or
my
some shit.
god. On an imagine...
IMAX.
A movie,
Yo.
IMAX movie screen playing fucking Super Smash Bros. Or something.
Oh my god,
That
That'd be
music,
sick.
that surround sound.
that would be intense.
That'd be cool.
Man, rent it out. Yeah, I didn't know that you could actually like do that.
Mm-hmm. I would do that. That'd be cool.
Let's do
Hell
it.
yeah. We should have done, dude. I wish we knew this like sooner. Because imagine doing that for like the Snyder Cut.
Oh
my
shit,
gosh.
that would have been cool.
Oh, dude.
What is even out now? What's it
Black
called? That's
Widow.
coming out soon. Suicide Squad.
That comes out
Suicide-
tomorrow, actually.
Oh,
Is it
it
tomorrow?
does. That is
Yeah.
tomorrow. Oh shit! Apparently, it's really good. I think
got
we
it-
talked
it got
about
a
this last
9 on
episode.
IGN.
Yeah,
As well.
It's like I think it got like a 90 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
Rotten Tomatoes has it up that high. That means
Certified
something's
fresh.
right. Something's
Certified
right.
fresh, yeah, dude.
The Baja Fresh.
No,
We gotta go to Baja Fresh again.
it was just a long ride.
Yeah,
It was.
it's the only Baja Fresh.
It
It's the
is.
only one.
The only one. And
Left
we got
in
to eat in
Jersey.
there, and we
Yeah,
got served by a minor, a 13.
We got served by like a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
I thought it would be a girl when we called.
That kid was so cocky. I'm not sure if we really talked about our experience at Baja Fresh like that deep, but like,
He
yeah,
was
this kid was
pretty-
cocky that he knew he worked at the only Baja Fresh in New Jersey.
Yeah, still has Baja first. So what?
He was like, yeah, it's the last one. Yeah, we get a bunch of people that come here. That's great. That's great, kid. Can I get my fucking quesadilla already?
It was good.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Well,
I-
thanks for tuning in. Bye,
yeah,
everybody.
that's the podcast, guys. At this point I got nothing else. What about you guys? You guys got anything up your sleeves? Like I said, my past week has been Dragon Ball and
So
bad
I got
movies.
this miniature. Might as well talk about it. It's from 2010, believe it or not.
Oh, this
And
is an
it's-
old model.
It's so old. They don't make it no more. It's so old that it's, instead of just the regular plastic that they do now, it's like one of the old die-cast metal miniatures, and it cost me
Like the pewter,
almost
the pewter minis?
$150 just for that little dude.
Looks like a Monopoly piece.
Yeah.
Can I make like a Warhammer army out of like Monopoly pieces? Like just have like an army of thimbles.
And just be like, this character is supposed to represent this person.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I mean, like, probably not in like an official tournament or something.
There should
but, like,
be-
if you brought that to like my table, or
They
something,
have
like,
to.
yeah.
They have to accept me. It's 2021.
I mean, they're getting more strict about that. They actually, interesting topic actually, is that they recently got much more restrictive of their IP. So YouTube animators,
You need a VPN.
people who, no, not just what,
You said IP, like the address, right?
like that's their franchise.
Oh, I thought like internet.
No, like their actual Warhammer.
Got you.
They're protecting their name like Nintendo.
Oh.
So they're canceling. Apparently, they're
People with
canceling
copyright.
like huge accounts that are on YouTube, and other things like just hella fan art and
Cease
things
and
like that. And
desist
they're
and shit.
just like such a cold shoulder, just taking everything down. They, with the Warhammer Plus coming out soon, there's talk of just boycotting that because people don't want to support that when they had like fan made animation that was like better than what Games Workshop was producing. They just don't want to admit that. There was like, join us, which a couple of channels did, come work for us, or get canceled
On YouTube.
on YouTube. Like they were
Yeah.
restrict the content.
Did you guys see the whole YouTube scam that's been going on?
No.
Like big YouTubers like losing their accounts because of a scam that looks completely legit. There's a couple people. Guy named Some Ordinary Gamer, big YouTuber. His real name's Mudahar, but people call him Muda. His channel got deleted because of this scam. Him, another guy named the Spiffing Brit came out and was talking about it. But yeah, it's this email that these YouTubers are getting from these scammers, and these scammers are like sending out like mass amounts of emails at once, and hopefully one out of these 100 people are gonna buy into it. And it's an email that looks like it's coming from YouTube or coming from Google. And when you're a YouTuber and you're making ad revenue from the platform, you have to have this Google AdSense account that processes all of that.
Right.
And there's an issue where some YouTubers would have like duplicate AdSense accounts, so they'd have two instead of one, and that's against the YouTube guidelines. So people would lose their accounts for that if they didn't fix it. So these scammers are sending out these emails saying like, yeah, you have a duplicate AdSense account, you have to go through this whole process. They pretty much give them their accounts, and it ends up leading into some people losing their accounts for good.
Like a deactivation.
Yeah, like completely. Like, imagine spending 10 years working on your YouTube account, posting videos and stuff, getting all these subscribers, and then it being deleted.
You get a
everything.
spam email.
Yeah,
All
you get
because of a spam email.
all because of a spam email. You lose all that work.
I'd cry.
Cry.
Yeah.
Sob.
I mean,
throw up probably.
If you're a YouTuber and you have that following, you just post about it. Like, hey,
No, but it's not
You
gonna
can
be
post
the
about
same.
it, but it doesn't matter. You
Like,
lost your account.
everything is.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what
Oh.
this
Everything
scam
is
is
gone.
stealing people's accounts and literally just deleting them off the face of the internet.
I thought like you can't access that. Like,
There's-
you can't get it until you reach like a higher unless you report it back to YouTube. You can't get it back. You know what I mean? Like they locked it or something. That's what I thought you meant.
Yeah, but like the whole scam is pretty much walking the say I'm the scammer and Giovanni's the YouTuber. I sent him this email talking about this duplicate AdSense account, and he has to fix it, like get rid of this duplicate AdSense account.
It tricks
So-
him into deleting it.
So he gets into a live call with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking him through stuff. He's putting information in, and next thing I know, I have that information, and then I delete his account. Everything he's worked
That's
on.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
I delete his
I thought you
account.
just take his information and lock him out, but that's fucked up.
How fucked up is fucked up?
That's
There's
fucked up.
a YouTuber that literally exposes scammers, like literally will hack into their cameras in whatever building they're in, like those offices that they just have mass amounts of scammers like on the calls all the time, and will literally hack into the cameras, and you'll see the people scamming, like the actual scammers. You'll see them like in this office, like at these computers and shit, trying to scam them. And he'll hack into their cameras and be like, "I see you, dude." And they're like, "What the fuck?" And they're trying to figure it out. That dude that exposes scammers got scammed by this scam and lost
Wow.
his account. It's back, thank God. But yeah, it got deleted for a moment.
Uno reverse card.
So if he was able to get his account back, that means YouTube has like backups of like
That's what I
people's
thought.
accounts, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
there's
you would have to go
definitely
to
like an
YouTube and you get it
archive.
back, but I
There's
guess
definitely
not.
like an archive. But if these people don't know how to go through the process of getting their account back, or don't even know what the fuck happened, it kind of, these guys are
That
stuck.
could take a while.
Yeah, it'll take a while, and that means even if you do get your account back, right? Say it's a month later, that's a month without income.
Yeah.
We're not talking about guys like us that are losing YouTube channels, but also have a job on that we're actually
YouTube
making
is their
income from.
job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's
these
their
guys,
full-time
YouTube,
job.
exactly. So you're losing your full-time job for a unknown amount of time. That's what's terrifying about that. Is that the scammers taking these people's accounts away and these people not knowing if I'll be able to get it back or not.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah. it's a-
Scammers, do it at Noside. At Noside_podcast on YouTube.
we should have some scammers on the podcast interview.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool
Mm-hmm.
if if we can get a scammer on to like
Mm.
like what if we got him to like hack the computer so that way he could just have his mic come out from the fucking laptop.
You just hear them.
Be like, to let us know you're legit, this is how you gotta enter next week.
He's just here
Yeah.
in the sound waves of Noside.
Do you guys remember when you found out about the black market? Or like the deep web?
There's
Mhm.
some
dark web.
scary shit on the dark web.
That's what I'm saying. Do you guys remember when you first like found out about it?
Yes. Yeah.
It's crazy.
And that's when I realized that each part of our body has a price tag.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can
That's
wait.
Oh,
terrifying.
100%.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's one thing you guys ever been on the dark web or like the
Mhm.
deep web?
I've perused. I've looked.
Yeah.
You gotta. It's an interesting experience.
What did you find?
You can find websites for hitmen for hire.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously drugs, guns, shit like that. Yeah, a bunch of fun shit. Bunch of fun
It's
shit.
crazy.
Yeah. The hitmen though, I think that's like FBI. I think that's like
Most of them are most likely FBI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I doubt you'll actually get a dude to come
But
in.
there's got to be at least one website that's
One real
legit.
one, right?
Legit.
Yeah, at least, bro.
Like it's fucking MySpace, and you're just looking up hitmen. Oh, this guy lives
It's
near.
like
It's
on
profile,
Facebook,
like,
yeah.
Have 7 successful runs. Looking for my next. If you're in the area, let me know.
Has a whole win-loss ratio on,
Yeah.
on their profile.
Missed targets 2.
Killed 7, got away with 6.
Has a 1 out of 5 star rating. And you're like,
Oh,
nah, not that one.
You
Jeez.
go to the front page and it's like haven't been caught yet.
It's like
They don't even suspect it's me.
it's like Tinder for hitmen. It's like you
His
just swipe like, oh, I'll probably ask him to kill somebody later. This guy doesn't look that good.
No.
Yeah. Just swiping right or left on hitmen.
You ever seen somebody die on the internet? Like legit? Like one of
I've
those
watched some fucked
dark
up shit on the
videos.
internet.
Yeah.
What's the craziest video you've seen
A
on the internet?
beheading.
Yeah.
Really?
Beheading.
A
I
beheading.
don't want to continue this conversation then. If that's the worst thing you guys have seen on the internet,
I wanna
then-
What have you-
continue- Yeah, I
yeah.
want to continue. Please.
What have
enlighten
you
us.
seen, bro?
do you guys know the website Best Gore?
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
You heard of 4chan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Okay.
remember one of the first videos I watched on 4chan was this cam girl that was fucking doing her thing, obviously. And pussied out completely, fanned out right in front of the screen. She's in her bathroom,
Spread eagle.
and her little brother comes in, like off the side of the screen, just comes into the bathroom. She's just in the middle of going the fucking town on herself, right? In the middle of it, her brother comes in and is like, hey, can I get a Capri Sun? Just completely disregards the murder scene that she's causing to herself right now. And it's just like, can I get a Capri Sun? And she's sitting there looking at the camera, live, by the way, to 100-something people. Looking back at the camera, looking at her brother, and she's like, fuck, ends.
Terrible. That's gross. But that's the worst thing you've seen?
No, that's just something. That's mediocre. That's
4chan, right?
That's PG. Yeah,
That was
that's
4chan,
that's my
okay.
first experience on 4chan.
My first experience on 4chan was some dude. It was a GIF, I remember. It was some dude, he just put his hand on a barbed wired fence or an electric fence. Like he went to go lean back. And then the voltage was so massive that his arm just blew off.
Oh my
like,
god. Oh.
And then there was another one where the two dudes were holding one dude, like one dude was on his left, one dude was on his right, holding his arms out like T-pose almost, right, but forced. And he was on his knees, and the dude in front of the camera, you just saw his back. He had a shotgun and he blew off both the dude's arms, like whoosh, whoosh.
Dude, you guys gotta watch like
4chan.
videos of fucking like the cartels of like their executions
yeah.
and shit.
That's the beheading I seen. It was a cartel, I think, or like terrorists or something.
Rusty machetes in a dirt field, just hacking at people's necks, like
Straight
just
horror movie.
awful.
But it's real.
Yeah.
Very, very real.
Jeez.
Yeah, I've watched fucking deathly like car accidents and shit on the internet, dude. The internet has some wild shit.
Yeah,
Wild shit.
The internet.
The internet.
There's some like, have you ever seen the video Mr. Hands?
That sounds
No.
familiar. That was very familiar.
You probably have heard of it.
Explain it in vivid detail.
Noside audience, Giovanni Brandon, I'm about to let you in on the Mr. Hands video. I'll probably show it to you guys at some point too, just for the fuck of it. So it's these guys, these homies, this group of friends that were like, hey, you know what would be fun?
I know exactly.
You know what would be fun at fucking 11 at night? Let's go break into a barn. You want to know what we're going to do when we break into this barn? We're going to let fucking Timmy over here fucking get analed by this horse. That's their plan.
Doesn't
hang
the
out
dude
for the night.
die?
Dies of internal, like intestines destroyed, internal bleeding, died hours later in the hospital.
Yeah.
But yeah, this dude had pulled down his pants with his friends, giggling and laughing by the way, like, ha 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 ha.
Dude, check it out. Better get fucked by a horse.
And dude, oh my god, I gotta tell you, this horse's dick took up 75% of the screen.
Yo.
This horse comes into screen behind this dude, perks up on him, and yo, do you want to talk about watching a 12-inch sub just going into a fucking mouse hole and disappearing?
And then he dies. That was Mr. Hands. I was thinking of a different one. There was a video of a group of dudes. That's why I was like, holy shit. Yeah, but I jumped the gun too early on that one. It was a video about a group of dudes who just, like you said, middle of the night, they're like, you know what's fun to do? Let's just go beat the shit and kill a homeless man.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so that's what they did. They just filmed it, beat the shit, and kill the homeless man for the funny haha lols.
Do you think in an alternate universe, you know how like right now we're sitting here doing a podcast right now? Do you think in an alternate universe we're all like homies but like serial killers?
No.
I think so.
Oh
It's a
my
possibility.
It's the multiverse. So
Yeah.
like,
Maybe,
it's
yeah.
infinite.
Yeah.
You're a serial killer in another
It's
life,
infinite.
Brandon.
We're teammates. We're partners.
Yeah.
We're partners, but not for Noside. For
killing
killing.
For killing, yeah, for murder, for blood.
in a different universe.
Yeah, in a different
Not
universe.
in this one.
Not in this one.
In this one, we just make podcasts and
Play games.
It's definitely not a
Yeah.
cover-up.
no, it's not.
It's not.
Good boys. We're three young Christian men.
We don't like to
Innocent.
cause trouble.
Yeah.
Not at all. What do you do during your Christian days? What did you do today on this holy Wednesday, Brandon?
When I'm not reading the Bible, I'm praising to the good Lord upstairs.
What about you, Giovanni? What did you do on this holy Wednesday?
Also, when I'm not reading the Bible, I usually just spend my time praying.
That's all we can do.
That's all we can do. How often do you go to church, guys?
Every Sunday morning.
Every Sunday?
Every Sunday
I like
morning.
to go twice a day.
Twice a day.
Every
I'm
day?
Just kidding.
Oh. But twice on Sundays, right?
You can't joke about your Lord and Savior
I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ
Yeah,
like that.
That wasn't cool.
You and
After this podcast, I want you to do 20 Hail Marys and think about
Oh,
what you just said.
jeez.
yeah, you and God time, that's nothing to joke about, man.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
God's time is your time.
God time is everybody's time.
Everybody's time.
Everybody's time is God's time.
God's in you, Giovanni,
He's watching this conversation.
right now.
And he's shaking his head.
He's sad. Fuck.
You guys believe in Santa?
No.
No?
Do you guys think God hides in heaven because he
Or we're
is
just-
afraid
okay.
of what he created down here on earth?
The way he just shut down your question and moved on to his question.
You need to know.
That was unbelievable. He said no. But anyways.
You want- He's just saying that because he was on the naughty list.
Oh god. Yeah, he got cold one year.
You know, my parents did that to me one Christmas.
Did he really?
In my stocking, like there were like Easter eggs, like the plastic ones, but they looked like fucking coal. Dude, bawling, crying, Christmas morning. Why do you do that to a child? I genuinely thought I fucked up. I was so excited. I was one of those kids that woke up like 2 hours before my parents did on Christmas morning, and I'm like, I like run out of my room. I run out into the living room. I'm like, oh my god, presents! Wow! And I'm like sitting there like fucking like a crack addict. Like I just need to fucking open them. And I'm fucking sitting there waiting for my parents all morning to wake up to open up these presents. All that waiting to open up my fucking stocking to Cole.
I'm sorry to hear that. I never got cold.
That was
Yeah,
the
me
that was the
either.
worst moment of my life. By the way, I still go to therapy for it.
Do you guys open your presents on Christmas morning or at midnight? Well, I'm guessing with you, you said Christmas
Yeah,
morning.
Christmas morning
Mine is also
normally.
Christmas morning.
My grandparents would come over Christmas Eve, and I would do like Christmas, like opening presents with them Christmas Eve on like at night. But yeah, normally Christmas morning.
I do midnight. And then at midnight, you open the presents, which takes about like 2 hours. And then Christmas Day, you're just chilling.
Do you guys like A Christmas Story? I think you and me have actually talked about this before.
Overrated.
Overrated? What do you think? Do you like The Christmas Story?
Which one was that one again?
Do with the BB
shoot
gun.
your eye out, kid.
Oh, yes. Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Why?
He doesn't like
You
that
don't
movie.
like it?
I didn't say I don't like it. I just said it's overrated.
It's a classic movie.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
I've noticed you don't like good movies.
I
don't
love
like-
good. You don't like good movies.
You don't like Coraline, dude.
Fuck that movie.
Coraline's great.
That
Come on,
movie's
man.
trash.
Whatever.
Whatever. Well, yeah, with this we'll agree to disagree.
Okay.
Coraline sucked, and that movie you just said, I don't even remember the name.
What, A Christmas Story?
Sure. Boring. It just maybe because my mom watched it too much, as you know.
A Christmas Story?
Yeah. And on Christmas Day it's like a whole day marathon playing that movie.
Hmm.
So, they're not telling you to watch it the whole day.
I'm just saying, it's like that movie's not that great. Throw on something else. Throw on the Santa Claus featuring what's Tim Allen, right? Come on.
I don't want to watch a Santa Claus.
No, it's just called The Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus? Yeah.
Featuring Tim Allen.
I don't want to watch
That was
on
a good
Christmas.
movie.
It was an alright movie.
Yeah, Christmas Story.
Fuck that movie. And if you like that movie and I offended you, I don't care.
You're offending God right now.
No, I'm not.
Every Christmas Day I wake up and I roll over to see my Bible and I pray to our Lord and Savior, and then I go out and open my presents and I have a good Christian Christmas. And I want you to have the same.
For fun, we should speed around the Bible.
So you get to it first?
Yeah.
That. Isn't there like multiple Bibles? Like isn't there like the old Bible and like the new Bible?
The Old Testament and the
Isn't
New Testament?
That
isn't it
thing.
like constantly getting like revised too?
Rebooted?
Yeah. It gets remade, like remastered every
The
couple-
Bible, the reboot.
The Bible, part 2.
I'm waiting
Whole
for that
new
to
set
drop.
of commandments.
What was it? Oh, the Bible too. Jesus isn't fucking around.
Yeah. You should throw that on here on the YouTube.
I gotta find that picture. If I
That's a
find
good
it,
one,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Jesus
gosh.
too. Bible too. Jesus
Like I said, I'm
ain't
waiting for that to
fucking
drop.
around, dude. I can't wait for that to drop, dude. When we rent out a movie theater, that should be the movie we see. Is the Bible too?
That's a book, dude. The Bible too?
It's gonna be coming to theaters though.
It's
It's gonna be a live action.
Yeah, imagine, dude, imagine if they made a live action Bible.
Who would play the live action Jesus Christ though?
Oh, that's easy. They already did that. Well, kind of. What's his name?
Didn't they?
Yeah, Passion of the Christ.
Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, what's his
He's
name?
getting whipped. He's getting.
Yeah.
He gets killed, dude. He gets fucked up.
That's good. That's the Passion of Christ.
Passion of the Christ, dude.
He
What was
gets
his name?
messed up.
Christ is
bro?
kingy. God damn.
He
Mel
gets
Gibson.
Messed up.
Mel Gibson was Jesus?
Was Jesus, yeah.
Wasn't?
Yeah, I'm
What are
pretty
you talking
sure.
about?
In Passion of the Christ.
No way.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I don't know if we're talking about the same movie anymore.
Mel Gibson playing Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Christ.
saying. Like, what?
Was it Mel Gibson?
Whatever this movie.
Oh, no. It was Jim.
Carrey.
Yo, if he said Jim Carrey, bro.
Jim Carrey played Jesus Christ in the Bible
I
too.
was talking about.
The Bible, the first Bible movie, that was Mel Gibson, but then they replaced
The
the actor
director
with Jim
was Mel
Carrey.
Gibson.
Oh, really?
The director is Mel Gibson of
Mel
the Passion
Gibson?
of the Christ.
Mel
Really?
Gibson directed
Yes.
the
I
Passion of
knew
the
he had
Christ.
something to do with it. So I wasn't.
And you
just
guys have
pulling
watched
that out
this
of thin
movie?
air. I went to the movies to see
You
this
went to
shit
the movies to see the Passion of the Christ,
with my mom.
directed by Mel Gibson with your
Yeah.
mother. Oh my God, that's Jesus Christ.
That was him.
I hope he gets sponsored by
That's the
like
cover.
a church. The Passion of the Christ. Wow.
The book was better.
Bible.
They cut out so much shit from the movie.
Yeah, come on. There's a whole chapter missing.
Where's the director's cut? Give me the Snyder's cut. Give me the Gibson cut.
Give me the Gibson cut of the Passion of Christ. It's like a 5-hour long movie.
Cut.
Oh man.
I love
The whole point of the movie is that Jesus Christ is trying to like bring the One Ring to the volcano, to the mountain of Mordor.
That's Lord of the Rings. Wrong Lord.
True. Yeah. Wrong Lord.
Damn.
Just thinking about so many almighty lords right now, like our almighty Lord Jesus Christ that we pray to every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do either of you know how to say grace?
Grace. There, I just said it. What do
You know, I hated that. No, you're supposed to be Christian right now.
Yes.
You know how to say grace? If you say it again, don't just say the word. Do you know how to say grace?
Like before dinner?
Yeah.
No.
No? What about you, Giovanni?
I'm trying to do it in my head right now, but like it's been so long, I'm like missing certain words.
I've just been so
and
deep in my
lines.
holy studies that I've forgotten how to say grace.
I remember, I think it was like last year or the year before, I went to Giovanni's house for Thanksgiving, and I think your mom or your dad asked me to say grace, and I was like, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been to a lot of
He was
friends.
messing with you, by the way.
Oh,
My
it was your dad, right?
Yeah, he was messing with you. He wanted to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. I
Did
know.
he achieve that?
He did.
That's
Good.
Everybody
good.
just looked at Brandon like, "You got it, dog." Like,
Floor is yours. Yeah, you just have this aura about you that you look holy. You look like you're a religious man.
I am.
just gotta say, like, I'm thankful to have the friends and family healthy, happy,
This bountiful
and
meal.
this bountiful meal in front of me.
Amen.
That's it.
And then everybody claps their hands and raises their hands.
No. You just start eating.
Oh. I don't know how grace works, dude.
You're supposed to. Have you
I'm
never done grace?
Christian. I'm not, a grace sayer.
But I thought that like comes with the package.
No, it's like DLC. You could do it.
That's
It's DLC, bro.
Brandon, say grace. Sorry, I don't got that shit down.
Yeah. I left that shit on the other hard drive.
Shit's still in queue. That shit's updated. I don't
Oh,
even
jeez.
know the old grace.
Oh, me, my.
Yeah, guys. So just letting you guys know, if you've never seen the movie by Mel Gibson, The Passion of the Christ, go see it. Great movie.
If you don't feel like reading the Bible, just go watch that movie.
Yeah,
You'll get the gist of it.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
the Cliff Notes. Yeah.
That's like the Spark Notes version of the
Yeah.
book.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys remember Spark Notes?
Yes. Very useful.
Do you?
I can tell we've all cheated in school.
Yes.
On
Okay.
numerous times.
Cool. Yeah. All right.
I mean, I kind of like cheated my whole way through college.
Dude.
Like, the entire way.
Spark Notes, dog.
Cheating through
I
school.
found the exact
Cheating through
same
school.
exams on Spark Notes in Quizlet.
Really?
Yeah.
I would find a lot on Quizlet.
Quizlet.
Quizlet, that was my religion in
Quizlet
college.
is God tier.
That
yeah.
was, and then I forgot, what was it?
Scoliosis.
No. There was an app that I want to find now.
Scholastic.
No. Scholarly? Was it Scholarly? I'm gonna find out. Scholarly let you.
C's and D's get degrees, boys and girls. Stay in school though.
No, it wasn't Scholarly. But this app I used to have let you like take a picture of your question and it would Google it for you.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to have this thing
I used-
for math. So when I went to
Something like
summer
that,
school
right?
for math, yeah, I would be able to take a picture of the equation and it would solve it for me.
And it'll show you the work to do,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, imagine failing math, going to summer school for math, and then cheating your way through summer
It
school.
was called Socratic. That's what it was.
Socratic.
Yes.
So Socratic, Quizlet, and
You would take any picture, like it did math. I used it for everything.
and Spark Notes. Those were the three.
Yeah, if there's children or high schoolers or whatever listening,
college.
take notes of what we're saying. What we're saying right now will actually benefit you in school.
I forgot the name of it already.
Shit. So it's Quizlist.
The thing I used for math was called Mathway. And you were literally just able to put the equations in and it showed you how it did it and stuff. So you're able to put the work down. Yeah, it was cool.
I cheated my way through summer school. Well, credit completion.
I treated my way through education.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole way.
Whole 9 yards.
School just tests your memorization skills.
That's it.
That's all.
I memorized the important stuff.
Well,
Most of it.
a lot of school tests your memorization skills.
Yeah, it was Socratic.
Socratic.
Yes,
I'd say math classes really put your knowledge to the test.
Math made me an unholy boy, let me
Math?
tell you.
Oh my god, I
God.
hated math, yo. What was your worst subject in school? Like, not academically, it's just you dreaded going to it. You're like, what the fuck?
It was math.
Right?
Yeah, math sucked.
Yeah, math. Math was the one. I always got fucked, and that was like my first period.
Which one was
So,
the
like, I
one
would
that was
dread
really
that
hard
shit.
that we took in like our sophomore or junior year?
Algebra, geometry.
Maybe junior year. Where it started.
Pre-cal?
No, that was senior.
Oh.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I didn't take that. I was in remedial math because I'm dumb.
Because freshman year's algebra,
Then there was geometry,
then geometry.
and then what was after that? I think it was that third one that sucked.
Algebra, geometry.
I don't want to.
I remember junior year, it was like a lot of graphs and shit.
Dude, it was
Parabolas
terrible.
and stuff.
It was terrible. That's when they started adding shapes and like crazy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Isn't that geometry? That just goes to show my
Dude,
knowledge on math.
my brain probably is like
Calculus?
maybe.
I was
Oh,
too
no, that's
dumb
pre-cal.
for calculus.
Yeah, no. Not calculus.
Trigonometry?
It might have been.
Trig, right?
Math class made me use the
Trig.
Lord's name in vain, let me tell
Or
you.
statistics?
No, it wasn't statistics. Statistics I took my senior year.
Statistics is a class?
Yeah, that was so easy. They got put into level 2. I couldn't keep up when I got to like my junior year. They put
You
me
just look
into-
at bar graphs all day?
Yeah, basically.
Sick.
How are you guys in school?
I wasn't the best.
No, I mean, like, well, I think we know how we all were academically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about, as a person.
Oh, like, was I a scumbag in school or a good person, quiet, like that?
Sure. Yeah, how were you in high school?
I was.
I was a good, quiet person.
Yeah.
I didn't go out of my way for nobody.
Yeah, I knew a lot, but I knew a lot of people, but I did just kind of keep to myself. I talked to you when it was needed.
Mm-hmm. I had my friends, and then I had like another group, because I don't know if I told you guys or I said it on the podcast. I used to hang out with my cousin a lot, my cousin Brian.
Oh, yeah.
So I was always known as like Brian's cousin. So yeah,
Brian's religious cousin.
yeah, Brian's religious cousin.
Yeah.
That's who I was.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't smoke pot. I didn't skip class.
You would never.
No, never. Until I did.
Find out in the Bible too.
It gets dark.
It gets dark because they ain't fucking
Oh
around.
my gosh.
No, but when it was just me, I was quiet. I doodled a lot. I was always afraid if somebody saw my doodles, would be like, "What the fuck are you doing, nerd?" I'm drawing. Leave me alone. Because I didn't fucking play sports or whatever.
Mm.
Yeah. You guys play sports in high school?
No.
No, I kinda. I wrestled a little bit in
So
high school, like early high school.
That's a sport, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sport.
It
It's
is sport.
it's like the Allfather, like the Godfather of sports.
All right, relax.
Yeah. Okay. thank
What?
you. If
Was
anything-
baseball around before wrestling?
No,
I don't
if
know,
anything,
but I don't
I'd
care
say
about baseball, to be honest.
if anything, the Godfather of sports would be soccer. Football. It's the World Cup.
There's world everything. You got the World Cup. Yeah.
If you say the
World
World
champ.
Series, what? United States? Ooh.
At the Super Bowl.
That's United
That's the United
States.
States.
That's what I'm saying. The World Cup, bro.
Yeah, but also you got to think about the Greek Olympics. Or what is it? The Mount Olympus. Yeah, that shit. All the fucking Greek
here's
Roman
the thing,
wrestlers.
Here's the thing. Olympics is to test all the sports. Like, soccer literally has its own World Cup.
Literally every single country. If you have a team and you're good enough,
Yes.
Yeah.
you could.
You could
Exactly.
be part of it.
I think isn't the World Cup like every 4 years or something?
Something like that.
Or is that the Olympics?
You know there are
Olympics is every 4
world
years.
wrestling championships, right?
The WWE.
No.
That
I'm actually kind of mad you guys don't think wrestling's a sport.
I'm not
No, we
saying
didn't say
it's
that.
not a
We didn't
sport.
say
I'm
that.
saying it's not the godfather of sports.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Yes.
I just think it's like, or not even think. It's not even a think. It's like, yeah, that is kind of the OG sport. The Papa.
At the end of the day, wrestling is just fucking fighting. So I guess it's just fighting without throwing a punch.
Yeah. It's all about grappling and stuff.
Yeah, just pin the other dude down. And if because that's what it is. Like, it's fighting without throwing a punch or a kick. You're just pinning them down. You throw a punch in there, you throw a kick in there, and then you gotta fight straight up.
Wrestling's just showing dominance over, like the whole art, like sumo wrestling, that came from just like warlords pitting their bodyguards against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just to see who's the strongest
Imagine
man.
being a sumo wrestler.
No, I had to eat too much.
That's what I was gonna say.
You gotta be like the fat bastard from Austin Powers.
Mm-hmm. But I think the universal sport in the world is soccer. Football is
Universal, what do you mean? Just like everybody?
everybody does that shit.
The Godfather though, sports, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I would have to disagree.
Dude,
There's far more superior sports than soccer. And soccer's like not even that old.
What?
you're kicking a ball around, dude. What do you mean? Everybody's done that
Yeah,
since
but
the
that's
beginning of
kicking a
time.
ball. That's kicking a ball.
That's
That's not
basically
soccer.
soccer.
No, that's not. Soccer is
Alright,
all
let's
rules.
find
It's the whole
out.
sport. See when soccer came around. See when soccer came around, and then see when wrestling came around. Because even like football is like not that old of a sport.
Would you rather watch two grown men wrestle, or would you rather
Then a
watch
bunch of guys kicking balls around. Yes, I would like. To
no,
watch
not
you guys
balls
wrestle.
around, one ball to see who would score it, and it's like 6v6.
More than that.
I just don't give
guesstimate.
soccer that much respect because most soccer players are pussies.
Why? Because they fake
They-
getting their injuries.
Yeah, they're like, you broke everything in my body.
but that's
Soccer was mid 1860s.
Okay, so that's what what time?
1860.
I'm trying to like imagine like the era. Obviously, it's 1860.
Anyway.
Yeah, when's wrestling?
I'm looking it up. 708 BC.
Okay, all right, point proven.
But like I said,
Proven.
that's basically like, bro.
Basically, what?
Everybody wrestles like at one point or another in their life. It's just you get into a fight, basically.
But wrestling's more intelligent based. You have
It's
to-
literally brute force. What do you mean?
No, there's not. It's not brute force.
Ancient
You will
Greeks
lose if
invented
you go
wrestling.
against a wrestler. If you get on a wrestling mat with an actual wrestler and use brute force, you'll get your shit kicked then for
It
sure.
was to train soldiers in hand-to-hand combat
Mm.
by the ancient Greeks.
The true champions, the
Ancient
true
Greece.
athletes, the original athletes of our ancestors. Those are our ancestors. True, purebred athletes.
Spartans and whatnot.
Yeah, built for war, built for athletics.
These nuts.
Nice.
God would be very upset with you right now.
God's on my side. What are you talking about?
God's on your side.
Yeah. Why would he side with the Greeks? They have multiple gods.
Do you know God
That-
backwards is dog?
Yeah, and what you're spitting is a whole bunch of dog shit. Oh.
Did you just do the MLG horn?
Download it really quick.
All right. Well,
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
interesting.
Wrestling still sucks.
I don't know. I gotta side with Antonio.
Well, I mean, it's older, so what? But
it's the Papa. The Papa.
nah, everybody likes soccer more. I don't even like soccer, and I'm saying it.
Do you know the bare knuckle fighting championship is actually the highest growing mixed martial arts?
That's literally
sport?
just fighting.
No, it's just bare knuckles. Or not even bare knuckles, they're still wrapped. But again, your idea of fighting is just going forward towards a guy and punching him. Mixed martial arts is literally every fighting, every art style of fighting mixed together.
Whatever. I just have a different mentality when it comes to that.
Yeah,
I guess, yeah.
you think
'Cause we're fighting
guys
with-
kicking a ball around is cooler. I think guys fighting is cooler. It's
No,
okay.
fighting is something that you have to do when you're in, like, your fight or flight instincts. I don't think it should be glorified as, UFC or that bare knuckle shit. Because with me personally,
Hmm.
I had a fight when, I'm in danger. So I wouldn't put myself out there deliberately. That's why I don't think it's cool. Because I don't like fighting. But if I have to, I'll whoop a nigga's ass. I'm so sorry. Bleep that out. I'll whoop somebody's ass.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, because that's just what it has to come to. It's either me or the other dude.
Well, obviously, yeah.
And I don't like that. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't like that mentality. So watching it and watching other people fucking get hard-ons for that, it's like, what is wrong with you? You know what I mean?
It's pretty cool.
I guess.
It's
Until
because
you have to
it's
fight.
because while you're watching it,
It's cool until you have to fight.
But that's the thing. They're choosing to do it.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. But it's like,
that's
what I'm
paycheck.
saying. With my,
yeah,
my mentality.
yeah, you're putting yourself in the
Exactly.
situation. I get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and you would.
Why would I do that when I rather have fun with my friends and
Hmm.
play soccer?
Yeah, I don't think anybody would obviously want to get into a fight, but
There are people
I-
who do though.
I wouldn't mind throwing hands if it was for 7,500 on the line. Not even 7,500, 75,000 on the line.
I mean, yeah. And I think, but like I said, you're training to do that. Like, you want to fight. You want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I think it's dumb. I think it's stupid. You ever got into a
Sports.
fight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a fair share of fights.
It's not fun.
Not fun, but you do it when you have to. But that's also another reason why these fighters train, is for when they get into situations like that, they know how to control it. Cause like there's videos of MMA fighters. I'm trying to remember who it was, but there was a video of a MMA fighter inside of a one of the food courts in a mall. And someone tried picking a fight with the wrong fucking person.
He
Tried.
didn't know he was MMA. fighter.
Yeah, didn't know that he was like pretty much a trained killer in a sense. And this dude could have used every trick in the book to murder this guy. His legs, his fucking elbows, his fist, used every
But
weapon
then
in his arsenal.
Once you become professional, don't your hands become certified weapons?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
And
like-
it's knowing how to use those weapons. And in this video, you're expecting this dude that you know is an MMA fighter to kick this guy's ass.
He just
He
drops
doesn't.
on
He,
it,
he,
right?
he doesn't even hit him. Just gets him down to the ground,
That's what I'm saying.
grapples
Yeah, he
him,
just drops him.
puts him down to the ground, and just holds him there. And doesn't throw a punch. He just knows how to put that guy down. And that's most people's reasoning for wanting to get into mixed martial arts. Like I know Joe Rogan has told the story that like he had a childhood bully that picked on him a lot. And then there was also a child predator that he had encountered in his childhood, in situations like that, where when he found out that he was interacting with a child predator and like getting nervous that this man could do anything to this child, this kid Joe Rogan could do something to him at any point, and not knowing how to defend yourself.
I'm sorry, but every time you say Kid Joe Rogan, I just think of a smaller Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
Like,
I just
can't picture him as
honestly
a
when
kid.
I said
Like,
Kid Joe Rogan, I just thought of a mini Joe Rogan. Same body structure,
yeah, just
bald head,
small.
just
Yeah,
a
just
tiny
a
Joe
small
Rogan.
guy.
He's scaled down a bit.
Oh man, Jesus Christ, we're already 60 minutes in.
Yeah, dude.
It feels like I just looked over before and it was at 15 minutes.
Yeah.
These podcasts go by fast. We talked about a lot once again.
Fighting.
Yeah, talk about fighting. What else? We talked about
Soccer.
how about how we're just such holy people.
Yeah. I want to talk about fighting more.
You want to talk about fighting more? What do you want to talk about?
Why did you have to fight?
Like to get into an actual fight, like what led up to that?
Yeah.
Which one should I talk about? I can talk about the one I had in middle school. I'll talk about my first fight. My first fight in middle school. And this fight happened the day after the altercation because it was one of those moments where you wish you acted a certain way in a situation. So you're beating yourself up the entire day. You're like, fuck, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I say this? And you're fucking eating away at yourself. So I'm in gym class. This kid's sitting across from me. It's me. There's one person in between us. And then it's this dude I get into the altercation with. I'm just fucking around talking with my one friend that's sitting next to me. We're bullshitting, just goofing around, middle of gym class. We're sitting on the bleachers.
Oh, you told me the story the other day?
No, I think I told you of a different. I might have actually told you
told me the
this.
story, I remember.
So
Tell it again.
So I'm fucking around with my friend, and this guy gets pissed off at me for like no reason. I guess I was just disturbing whatever fucking world he was in.
You were disturbing the peace.
Yeah, disturbing the peace when I was just being a fucking middle schooler, and this dude just looks at me and he's like, "Hey," and just punches me right in the face. No fucking nothing. No like, "Hey, let's fight." It was just, "Hey, bow." That's it.
The fuck?
And I didn't know how to. I was so dumbfounded by this, like, because I've never been in a fight before at this point in my life. I've just gotten hit out of nowhere, like just literally turn my face, bow. So I'm lost for words at this point, and I did nothing. It was towards the end of the gym period, like literally, like once I had come to the conclusion what the fuck just happened 30 seconds ago. Whistle blew, go in the locker rooms, get changed, the end of the period. So I had no time to react. So now I am sitting in lunch. I had lunch after this, and I'm sitting in lunch at my table with my friends, and I got a busted lip, and they're like, "What the fuck happened?" And I tell them that the kid hit me, and they're like, "You didn't do shit." And now my friends are like, "You didn't do shit." Like, come on, man, that fucked me up. It was my friends even being like, "Come on, I was kind of pussy. You didn't do shit." Later on, gets sent to the principal's office because somebody, I guess, told the guidance office what had happened. So he got sent home. I got sent home for being the one that got punched in the face. I got sent home. Like I did something wrong. Next day, I'm trying to remember if I went to school the next day, like if I was suspended. Or I was able to come. I think I came back the next day. But whatever day I came back, I ended up getting into a fight with that guy. Because I finally mustered up the courage. First time, like, about to get into a fight. Mustered up the courage to go up to him and, like, fucking start talking shit. Like, try to, like, get a point back. Because I felt like a bitch. And got into a fight with this dude. In the beginning of the day. Right before first period. Like, during homeroom. In like the main hallway, like right by the fucking principal's office too. Great choice of location for this fight. But I was just so amped up and like thinking about this fight, like the morning, like leading up to it, like that, like getting ready for school, like that car ride to school, like waiting for this moment. And pushed him and did shit about it again. And then come lunch that day, wants to fight again. We get into a fight right in the middle of the fucking lunchroom. Yeah. It's because I pussied out again. And I fucking pushed him, didn't do shit. And then, yeah, that day during lunch, got into a fight with him. Finally, and I won that fight, too. I was proud of myself.
Nice.
How do you feel about fighting?
Personally, like, me doing the act of fighting?
Yeah.
Don't like it. the last thing I want to do. There was a point like where I liked getting into fights, but that was like when I was wrestling, really hot-headed, adrenaline pumping all the time, and just I wanted to go out of my way to prove a point that I was stronger than people, and I like don't fuck with me. And I took that very seriously for a portion of my teenage life. So like for like a little bit, I was getting into fights. But yeah, not a fan of it. Looking back at it now, I wish I was able to take those altercations differently. But when it comes to being in the moment, I was happy that I had some sort of knowledge from my time doing wrestling. I was happy that I had the knowledge that I had there, so it kind of helped me in those later altercations I had with people.
Yeah, I don't like fighting either, unless I have to. Even at that, I don't like it. But if I could talk my way out the altercation, I'll do it.
I know some psychopaths around here that just like fighting.
Yeah, me too. Crazy.
Yeah, I had some friends growing up that were just like willing to fight every day. Like, just someone looked at them the wrong way, I'm gonna fucking fight them. Like, okay. Little intense.
But if you are in a fight, it's like...
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
You either don't do it and you get your shit kicked in, or you do it and you go out like a man.
And if you get into a fight and the person throws like a cheap shot or hits you from behind or like hits you in the nuts and then starts beating on you, they are a pussy and their mom deserves to get fucked like by 30 guys right in front of them. Like, that is some pussy shit.
Mhm.
Don't ever do that because...
Blindsiding a person?
Yeah, that
it's
is some
fucked up.
pussy shit.
Mhm.
You are a bitch. And if you do that, listener, you're a bitch. Don't do that. Because that's happened to me.
Mm.
And that is the worst. And then you find that dude, like, later alone, and you beat the shit out of him. It's like, you don't want to,
Mm.
but it's like, what the fuck?
Giovanni, have you been in any fights in your life?
I had to smack the shit out of a kid one time.
Yeah?
But that's about it, yeah.
You've been in a life or death situation before. This
at
actually
my
happened.
job.
Yeah, it happened
Yeah.
recently. I just came to mind thinking about like fighting and needing to use the art of fighting to protect yourself in a situation.
Yeah. I basically talked my way out of it because that guy was not in his right mindset.
Mhm.
And he did end up having a gun on him, so good thing I didn't like try and fight him.
Mhm. But that must like have you thinking as well, like knowing now that he did have a weapon, a concealed weapon. It must get in your head a little bit, thinking like, "Fuck, what if this did go another way? What if he
Oh, yeah,
was
100%.
hostile?" Yeah.
100%. My manager was like, "Yeah, there's a metal stick right here. Feel free to use it." So that's what I had permission to use against
Nice.
people like that in the future. But like,
Mm. But
that point-
those situations is what leads certain people to go into mixed martial arts, to go into fighting, is because of being in that situation of like, fuck, I could have died if I didn't know how to defend myself. If I didn't have a way to defend myself, and all you have is your hands to defend yourself, you need to know how to use those hands. And that's kind of what leads people into going into mixed martial arts.
But with mixed martial arts, if you're getting into a street fight, when you're in that street fight, anything goes.
Mhm.
With mixed martial arts, you're
but
trained to do certain moves. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
with mixed martial arts, you're trained to do that no matter how the other person's coming at you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is, in a street fight, literally anything goes. I
Mhm.
could pick up a bottle that's right here
Mm-hmm.
and hit you over the head with it.
But think about
mixed
it
martial
like
arts,
this.
you would just treat it as if somebody's just attacking you. Anyways, like that's your training just kicking in.
And think about it like this. You know how to throw a punch?
Yeah.
They're trained to throw a punch. Years of training, learning how to take this fist and how you know how to throw a punch like this. They're trained to put their entire body into that. They're trained to make this fist the most lethal part of their body.
Okay, but in a street fight, I'm doing whatever I can to make it out alive. I'm punching you, scratching you, kicking you. I'll even bite you. I'll put my thumb in your eyes. I will do anything. Bro, once that bell is rung, it's go time. Like, it's over. You could,
Hmm.
there's still a chance that I could still whoop your ass.
And now,
You know what I mean? Like I said, anything goes in a street fight.
and you know, this had brought something to mind now, thinking about mixed martial arts. When it comes to, like, say, UFC and they're scheduling fights, right? There's different arts of fighting, like we've discussed. You got like kickboxing, you got the Muay Thai, you got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you have just basic boxing, you have wrestling. All of these are different aspects of mixed martial arts. When they're making fights and putting two people against each other, most of the time they're going for people of opposite skill sets. So say me and Giovanni are both fighters. We're both in the UFC. I'm a kickboxer and he's
Karate.
Karate's kind of the same realm as Muay Thai. But say he's a jiu-jitsu specialist. He practices Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He's a black belt in that. I'm a black belt in Muay Thai. Those are two completely different fighting styles. Where Muay Thai, I want to be on my feet. I want to be kicking. I want to be punching. I want to be on my feet at all times. Where Giovanni, if he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy, he wants to be on the ground. He doesn't want to be on the feet. He doesn't want to fight me hand to hand. He wants to bring me down and choke me out. That's how they try to put fights together. They don't normally put two boxers together. They don't try to put two kickboxers together. They don't try to put two Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighters together. They mix it up to
For
put
the entertainment.
both for the entertainment, and also to show, like, it doesn't matter if you're coming at me fucking guns blazing. I can put you down on the ground and choke you out.
That's what I'm saying though. In a street fight, like anything goes.
That's what I'm saying.
Anybody could come out as the better fighter.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter what technique you use or what you know.
Even in mixed martial arts, you know, even in UFC, you see fucking fights where you think is gonna last and it's gonna be an actual fight, but they end in 5 seconds. George Masvidal, the guy that fought Kamaru Usman, the first UFC you guys watched with me. That guy has the fastest knockout in UFC history for 5 seconds.
Because he broke his own leg.
No, not George Masvidal. He's the guy that who Paul brother fought him, Ben Askren.
Ben Affleck.
Was it Logan Paul? I think it's no, it was Jake Paul. Jake Paul knocked out Ben Askren his last boxing fight. That guy, Ben Askren, that's the guy that George Masvidal knocked out. He whistle blew. They told him to fight. He ran up to him and did a flying knee. In 5 seconds, knocked this dude out. Imagine that. Imagine getting into a street fight, and you're about to fight this dude. And he runs at you, and you think he's gonna throw a punch. You go to dodge, but he's actually jumping and throwing a flying knee right in your skull.
I mean, I guess a street fight could go like that.
It could.
I guess.
He was once a street fighter. That's how he got his name. That's how he got into the UFC.
I'm talking about just like an altercation leading into a fight. It's like that's different than stepping in a ring and having that whistle blown. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean,
You know,
in a sense, it's still the initiation of a fight.
Depends on the situation and circumstance.
Man, I feel like you just underestimate the whole fighting thing. I feel like in a street fight, a guy that doesn't have any knowledge of fighting just knows how to throw a punch. He would get his shit kicked in.
But in a street fight, like I said, you don't know who you're fighting against.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what their mentality is, and anything goes.
Mm-hmm.
Literally anything goes.
And that's the worst thing to say to an actual trained fighter, that anything goes.
I mean, yeah, but like, you're not saying it to him. It's just gonna happen. It's a street fight, dude. That's what I'm saying.
And I get that.
It just happens, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's my other point. Like, that other dude who doesn't have training, he could potentially beat the shit out of you and kill you.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
It could go either way, but the advantage definitely goes to the trained fighter for sure. As long as that random civilian that's getting into this fight with this trained fighter, if he can get one lucky punch, but that's even if he can touch him. Imagine Floyd Mayweather fighting some random average Joe. I bet you that random person couldn't even land a fucking punch on him. Not a single one. And Floyd Mayweather would break this dude down emotionally, mentally, and physically in this fist fight.
Well, like I said, it's a street fight. Anything goes. Literally anything goes. I don't know.
And even in like
Maybe my fights, the fights that I've been in, I think of that because like I've been in some bad fights. So when I say anything goes, literally anything goes. Like my guy.
Yeah. If it comes to UFC, like if there was no referee in there was no judges, and they just said fight, that's gonna be a fight to the death.
Yeah.
No rules, just no holds bars. These guys are going to use every weapon, every combination, every punch, every kick, every maneuver they know in the books to put that person down.
You ever get jumped?
No, thank God. Have you?
Some pussy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that goes back to that pussy shit, just that blindsiding shit.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. What a fucking podcast. You know, I've been thinking about that the past like 20 minutes, like just all the shit we've talked about.
We talk about absolutely nothing and everything.
Nothing.
Every time we get on these mics.
Yeah. Nothing very... Well, I prefer it like that, honestly, because I don't want to be like a fucking news channel, you know?
Yeah, no.
Let me scratch that. I didn't get into a fight. I never got into a fight because I'm a good Christian boy,
Dude,
like I said earlier.
I think that's a good way to end this off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything we just said, just charade.
It was just a joke.
Charade.
Yeah, it was funny how it was for the lol.
Funny, haha. We're just
your
making
imagination.
stuff up.
Yeah.
All right,
So you
guys.
guys could XD so loud.
Yeah. XD so loud. Just had to process that really quick. All right. Well, Noside, episode 11. We'll be seeing you guys next week. You guys can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Noside Podcast. Instagram and Twitter is at @Noside_podcast. What else? Is there anything else to say? No, I think this is the time where we all collectively go and
We
do
fight.
fight in the name of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
And he will forever love us. And Giovanni, remember, you got to do those 20 Hail Marys for the shit you said earlier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to get your shit together next episode. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We'll pick this back up next episode. You guys have anything else to say?
Yeah, guys. Remember, read the Bible. Praise the Lord.
Part 2 is coming out soon.
Part 2, pre-order it. Say grace. You could rent a movie theater for $100. Don't do no pussy cheap shots. And when that bell is rung, anything goes. So with that, follow me at bmendoza127 on Instagram and Twitter. And I'll see y'all next week.
You follow me at Instagram and Twitter at JoviLego.
Word. Amen.
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 Ding ding.